Yeah, Kiwi? Yeah, Kiwi? Oh, I can hear myself. Also, good to see you. Yeah, that's the point. That's why this kind of can't be bad, because if it's good, great. If it's bad, also great, because then it's in the spirit of the originals. Yeah, yeah, I get that. Spielberg remaking Birdemic. Yeah, hold on. I've heard it's pretty good. Remaking bad movies, like, isn't that strange? Like, wasn't the original Inglorious Bastards kind of bad? Oh, limited run. I bought my Night in the Woods collector's edition from them. CDI, that is cute. Hey, femboy.
The kingdom of Faramore knew peace for an age, a beautiful, bountiful land. It has been ruled by the royal Rockland family for generations. Such tranquility could not last. Opposed to this peace was the evil demon lord Dimer, who amassed an army of evil in an effort to conquer the land and plunge it into eternal darkness.
Weird way to open.
Driven by greed and power, several defected to Dimer's cause, like Duke Nodelki, lord of the island nation of Amalog. Long battles ensued, with hope fading from the hearts of the people. In a desperate measure, the king and his royal advisor, Wagram, directed an assault upon Dimer's lair in the country of Ocarin. After clearing a path, the Princess Arzette and an unlikely hero, Dale, confronted the Demon King. As Dale distracted Dimer, Arzette, well-versed in both sword fighting and magic, imprisoned the Demon King in the Book of Ocarin, a magical prison controlled by the Jewel of Faramore.
Well, this is accurate to the games,
capture,
I guess.
His
but
dark army was vanquished,
I don't know about the
ensuring
cartoon,
victory for the forces of
crayon
good.
drawings.
Upon each use, the Jewel of Faramore shatters. Following Dimer's defeat, the king ordered each of the 5 jewel shards to be guarded at separate locations in perpetuity. After the war's end, the traitorous Duke Nodelki was sentenced to a lifetime of hard labor. Dale retired as a bard on the spoils of his adventure. Princess Arzette continued to train, swearing to uphold what they fought for. To that end, peace persisted
Oh, I'm
in the
sorry to hear
kingdom of
that, boy.
Faramore for a little over a decade.
Alright. Oh, Circle isn't back? Really? Alright.
Years of scrubbing floors.
There we
Finding
go.
These jewel
Now
shards
that's
was
more like
no
it.
easy task, but now, at long last, I have returned. Nodalki, for freeing me, I offer you power. Yes,
Yeah, this is in the style of CDI, alright.
Change for thy soul. Of course, Master. Very good. Henceforth, you'll have the power to crush your foes in my name.
Okay.
Now, on to other matters. Master!
Why is there such a
My
fat
trusted
dragon?
servants, I am pleased
He's just
you've not
wearing,
forgotten me.
like, overalls.
Take each of these shards and guard it with your life, so that I may
What?
never be imprisoned again. My revenge will be unforgiving. The punishment will be eternal. This kingdom will be mine.
Well. Sexy kitty. It's probably gonna make us kill her.
Your Majesty, our worst fears have come true. Dimer and his minions have returned.
That's impossible.
I guess
What
that's
about the Jewel of
Agnem.
Faramore?
Oh, our vigilance waned. The jewel shards are with the enemy.
Ah, easy peasy.
Oh.
We just gotta get
That's
the jewel
Link,
back
huh?
together and trap him in that old book, right?
If only. A dark fog has enveloped the land. It prevents our approach. Your eyes cannot see daylight out there.
What about the sacred beacons? They weakened Dimer before.
I'm afraid that due to complacency, they've been left unlit.
Oh well, what can we do?
Well, as you know, only a member of the royal family can rekindle the beacons.
I'm ready.
Well, I'm not.
Another issue. My
This is
scouts
better
report sightings
animated.
of dark tapestries that impede critical paths.
Oh, not a problem. My ancestors hid sacred candles
Also, I
throughout
don't-
the kingdom that
I
can
don't know
burn
about
these
this king
tapestries.
design.
That settles it then. Another fun adventure for me to stay out of.
Where must I go?
I've placed teleportation scrolls throughout the kingdom that you may use, so long as the dark fog around them has been dispelled.
I'll be leaving then.
Good luck!
Yeah, that hand
Get
is
back
awful.
before
Ugh.
dinner!
Be safe, my daughter.
Want to defeat Dimer? Let's get started. Move left or right.
Yeah, I
to
don't know
start
about
running.
that intro. It didn't really have the same vibes as like a Zelda CDI intro.
Press jump to leap. Jumping into action.
I think part of it is that the audio sounds way too clear.
Press attack to slash your sword. Hey, you have a smart sword. It interacts with both objects and people. It hurts only those that aren't friendly. Get some bombs by slashing that bag.
Okay, they kept the bit where you stab people that talk to them.
Press item to use items. Try bombing some column.
Yeah, the music's not bad.
Moving up allows you to enter doors and climb ladders. Go in that door. You can crouch by moving down. Moving while crouching lets you duck walk. This old trick
Duck
gets you
walk.
into tight spaces. Your magic pouch holds your items. You can select items here, view your quest status, and set options. So much space, huh? Some paths are closed to you until you have the right tools. Keep that in mind while you explore. Remember to light sacred beacons. They'll open new areas, so be sure to find them. Teleportation scrolls allow you to exit to the world map quickly. Go ahead, take off. Well, what are you waiting for? Defeat Dimer and have some fun.
Okay. You'd better get going is the achievement. Ow. Okay. Yeah, this does look like the CDI kind of gameplay. Although I'm assuming it plays way better. Oh, whoops. Damn, you can die pretty fast. I guess that's kind of in keeping with the old games. Oops. Yeah, I remember. That was funny. Yeah, that weird live-action-y Zelda CDI game seems like it might be the worst one. Fucking FMV Zelda game. That is... I'm not sure how much point there was to making this a CDI parody. Oh. Okay, you can knock the axes away. Oh, limited run did plumbers don't wear ties? Okay, that explains shit. Ow. Well, that one only did half damage at least. Oh, right, the Hotel Mario bit. I remember seeing this in the trailer. Very funny choice. Also having like a Hotel Mario reference. Oh, I missed one.
Got
Whee!
movies.
Ah. Ow. Why does this wolf look so nerdy?
Oh, great. They finally sent someone to kill me. All right, make it snappy. I'm sure you got places to go, other people to kill.
No! Who would do that?
Oh, My name is Cypress. I want to move into town, but the mayor thinks I'm a monster man.
I don't think that.
You look like
Really?
one.
You don't think I'm a disgusting, rabid mutt? You think you could convince the mayor to let me move in then, and stop thinking I'm the wolf among us?
Haha, that's a game
If you do,
reference.
this old lantern is yours.
Okay. Ow. Oh. Alright. Oh, that wolf guy was kind of cool. Is that a checkpoint? I guess so. Yeah, The Wolf Among Us, the old Telltale game. Which I think is getting a sequel. I remember seeing a trailer for it. This is grass. Okay. Just random grass sprite. Didn't look decorative, but whatever.
Golly! It's Arzette!
Haha.
Oh, you've already lit a beacon.
I doubt
I
the rest
hate
will
the
be that
king's
easy.
design.
Any new info?
Indeed. My scouts have reported blockades enchanted with color magic.
How am I supposed to get through them?
You'll need a tool that can fire magic of the same color.
Great. Something
Uh-oh.
else I have to find.
Careful, Arzy! Don't get red in the face!
Ugh. Tell me there's only one color to deal with.
To my knowledge, there are 3 types of color magic.
Don't look so blue, princess!
I'm going back now.
Yeah, I don't know about the cutscenes. They don't... I don't know. Beacon left, all campus found, bonus cleared, hidden point found, all items cleared, I guess there's shit I didn't get. I'll take a look. of the CDI style cutscenes are more annoying than funny. Where it's like, haha, I get what you're going for, but like, I don't know. Yeah, there were some freaky bits for sure. But there were parts of the CDI cutscene were actually like pretty dark. Like the fucking monster just picking up and eating a villager. Oh yeah, that woman was scary. What was that? Oh, lost my rupee. Ow. How do I get to that candle? Do I need something that I haven't unlocked yet? Yeah, that's a good clip. It is fun that there's a little bit of Hotel Mario in this game too, even though it's a parody
You
of
won!
CDI. Yeah, you don't get any further rubies from that. That sounds fun. Yeah, that didn't open it. I don't know how you get to that candle. You probably need an upgrade that I don't have yet. Hi. Well, what does he say if I talk to him again before finishing his quest?
You think you could convince the mayor to let me move in then? And stop thinking I'm the wolf among us?
Oh.
If you do,
This is just the
this
end of the last
lantern is
cutscene.
yours.
Alright. Alright, they were talking about having to hit things with magic of a certain color, right? I'll probably unlock that next stage. I don't know, I don't think I like that you can't get all the collectibles on one go in the first stage. That's not something I'm fond of. They didn't even get the Hornet. Oh, they just kind of quit. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, like, a big Game Grumps fan. Like, there's definitely some really funny clips of them, but like, I don't know. At least you don't have limited lives in this game. Wheel of Fortune, like, with good Wolfhard, or... Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's fair. The I remember that clip. Yeah, they have good clips. They just, I don't know. They kind of have that, like, YouTube corporate rot to them, of sorts. Oh. Oh, the tapestries is what you need. Okay. What do you do at this point? I guess not much.
A cave system's nearby. Throw a bomb and you'll be spelunking in no time. Hey.
I'll take a look.
Not so fast. If you run out of light, you might not make it back. Take this. If you use
That
rope in
shot made
dark
her
places,
tits look huge.
you'll escape back to safety.
I appreciate it.
Hey.
You okay? Oops. There we go. Ow. Taking damage a lot. Oh no. Oh god damn it. Really? I can fall down to my death there? How am I supposed to tell the difference? Ah, I keep forgetting about that. Hit the lanterns? I tried. See? I already tried hitting the lanterns. Yeah, I'm just supposed to know to jump that gap, I guess. You know, you don't have to recreate the bad parts of the CDI Zelda games. That's not necessary. God damn it. I guess I just have to go slowly, but like, I don't want to be forced to go slowly in like a fucking Zelda-style adventure game. Zelda 2, I guess. Zelda 2 is rough. I haven't really played it that much myself, but I know it's notorious for its difficulty, and also just in general being like different from the first one. Damn it! There's a lot of Zelda games I bought but never finished. Doing a Zelda marathon on stream would be interesting. Ow. I don't know how far I'd get in the Zelda NES games. Oh my god! Ugh! Did I talk to the mayor? No, I haven't met him yet. Oh, was I supposed to meet the mayor earlier or something? To get the lantern from the wolf? Because I didn't run into any kind of mayor. Okay, hold on. Can I go back? Oh, little quest icon. I guess the other maps are available, but I don't really know which one the mayor would be in.
rubies.
Okay. I do appreciate that they call them rubies, in reference to, like, Morshu pronouncing rupees wrong. I mean, not just him, the fucking... There's, like, another shopkeep who pronounced it wrong. Yeah, oh no, really? More darkness? I have no bombs. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Maybe the other level will let me meet the mayor and get that fucking lantern. Oh, you're invulnerable. Cool. That? The mayor's in the town? How do I reach the town? I mean, obviously the mayor would be in a town. I figured that much out, but I don't know where the town is. Was that on the map menu and I missed it? What? Why can't I have that? Very cool game. Oh, maxed out. Okay, I'll go back to the map screen. Ugh. Oh, there it is. Well, I can hit up the merchant at least.
You struck luck, my friend. These wares aren't elsewhere. My goods will improve your fortunes, so long as you improve mine.
Welcome to chat, Nero Feudis. Text? Really? Yeah, there was an exclamation mark. I guess I missed it.
If you ever need something special done
Ew,
with that
you're
little
gross.
sword of yours, just drop by and I'll give it a shellacking.
Some of these character designs I actually kinda hate.
Isn't the world just so bleak?
I wouldn't say that.
It is! Oh, I resolve to see all colors, not just what these puny eyes can show me. I will alchemize these shrimp goggles. You'll see. Or, rather, I'll see.
Hold that was pointless. I know what he's referring to, though. There's like a type of shrimp that can see more colors than a human can. Mantis shrimp, yeah. Those things are strong. They can literally, like, punch their way out of an aquarium.
Mayor, please grant Cypress Town citizenship.
That beastly brute! That snivelly hound! Here in my Pulchra Demon? Never!
You know, my smart sword doesn't hurt friendly folks. You're not being very friendly.
Citizenship to Mr.
Wow, that's
Cypress
nice.
granted. Ahoy hoy!
Alright, that was fucking easy. Yeah, just threaten them, I guess.
I declare this the safest place in the land. And rabble-rousers and mischief-makers have no quarter with me.
The Crown is ever grateful for your service.
Well, this guy's
Anything
design
to
is
report?
based on one of the
Rumors
characters.
speak of strange scrolls that allow you to teleport to special areas.
Special areas?
Places that test your mettle and reward you with riches. Oh, if I could teleport, I'd find these scrolls and... Halt, ne'er-do-weller!
Okay. None of the cutscenes are funny.
Oh, Your Grace.
At ease, Univore. Did I surprise you?
The good kind of surprise. Not like running out of supplies. You don't want to be caught without a bomb in a hard place.
I'll remember that. Keep up the good work.
Yes, Princess. I surely...
Okay. Alright, there's a moose man, so obviously they allow animal people here, actually. God,
Hey,
I'm
want
tiny.
one on the house, princess?
No, thank you. Say, that's a smith's anvil behind you, isn't it?
Ah, yes. I was a great blacksmith in a past life. I dreamed of forging the ultimate weapon. But alas, those days are gone.
Please, go on.
Well, this dream
They're
weapon
racist
needs
against
refined
carnivores.
chains and sacred
Hey,
oil.
yo, Beastars
Problem
reference.
is,
Or
they're impossible
Zootopia.
to get. The
Same
oil's
thing.
kept by some unbeatable wizard in a dungeon, and I have no idea about the chains. I'd go investigate it myself, but you know, I am but a mere small, timid man. A great big, muscular warrior is what we need.
Well, I'll get the oil and find the chains for you.
You know, I couldn't ask.
Yes, but you're not asking. I will do this. Anything else?
Oh,
Why does
here's
your
the key
voice
to the
remind me
dungeon
of
with the
Charlie
oil.
Morningstar?
Good luck with that. My only tip is to help folks in need. That'll probably steer you on the right path.
That's not actually Elsie Lovelock playing Arzette, is it? That'd be funny.
You got an eye for beauty, don't you?
I suppose.
I lost my husband in the
Who
war.
the fuck voices Arzette?
He was turned into a creature, got bombed. Boom! Shook the whole room, I tell you. He never
Got
gave me the
bombed.
jewelry
Okay.
I wanted. Bring me something starry, will ya?
Yeah, she does
In
have the
return,
Jewish mom
I have
voice.
something to quench your thirst.
Arzette voice actors. Angel Haven Ray. Okay. So it's not Elsie Lovelock. Oh wait, Elsie Lovelock was the singing voice of Charlie, I think. Yeah. Not her. Oh well. Alright.
Hey, look, everyone! It's the princess!
Hey, it referenced the hungry guy.
I'm pretty sure they can see me.
Yeah, but you always gotta be mindful of what's around you. If you see anything nasty coming your way, you gotta knock it away with your weapon.
This game is trying. I like this guy's animation. He looked exhausted for a second. Yeah, there we go. That's fun. There are fun character designs, at least. The wolf and the moose are cool. And, this guy, I guess.
Howdy there, stranger. I take it you're on a quest.
Right. Apologies for the hole.
Oh, no worries about that. I could use a little sunshine in here anyway.
His VA is not good.
Down. Maybe I can finally get some plumbing in here too.
I like his design though.
You know, an adventurer has got to explore all curiosities.
Curiosities?
Yeah. Cracked walls, strange spaces. Investigate them. Of course, you don't seem to be afraid of throwing those bombs. I once even heard of a hero finding a cooked turkey leg in a wall. Oh,
Castlevania reference.
Yeah, you might even find a few coins hidden away by portly old fools. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, they should have just done
Thanks.
anthro characters
I'll do my
for all of them.
Oh, that's the spirit.
The anthro character designs are the only ones that look good. I kind of hate the rest of these. Let me at least help that fucking wolf out. I don't care, actually. Well, I played nearly an hour of that, I guess. Way too late for a refund, unfortunately, because I kept putting off playing it. Yeah, this was, like, pretty mediocre, not gonna lie. It's too bad, I was kind of hoping it would be better than that. Well, either way, I'm fucking starving, so I'm gonna make some food real quick. Be right back. Yeah, you're not wrong. I appreciate the effort that, like, whoever made this put into it, but it's not. It's just a mediocre platformer, which is really disappointing. AVGN reviewed My Horse Prince? What? Okay. Well, anyway. Be right back, gonna go make food.
Life doesn't let you choose.
choices run out. My cage, in my choices run out. My cage, in 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 my cage.
Okay, my dinner will be ready in 15 minutes. Trying out a hot pocket, which I've never actually tried before.
Rejoice, it's finally here. Rebel Moon Part 2. The movie no one's been waiting for. A sequel to the movie nobody liked.
It's out? I didn't realize Rebel Moon 2 came out. When the fuck did that happen?
And man, if you can believe it, somehow Part 2 is even worse than Part 1. Somehow, every single complaint people had about the
That's
first...
kind of insane, because there's, like, nothing good about the first Rebel Moon. It's pretty atrocious.
Rebel Moon is present in the second, and even worse. Now, granted, there hasn't been a long gap between Part 1 and Part 2, so it's not like he went back and started fixing things in this movie, I imagine, after reception to the first one. It was probably already locked and loaded. But man, it is crazy how for 2 movies, no one sat Zack Snyder down and said, brother, this stinks. Like, he's got a couple of good ideas, he's got a couple of good shots and, like, a decent vision on, like, how things could be cool on screen. But, oh my god.
I'm not even sure what happened in the first Rebel Moon. It was so boring. I didn't like it at all.
God, it is a fucking disaster of storytelling. And not only that, it's a disaster on, like, the most basic levels of movie making. First of all, the characters in this movie are more flat than this note I'm about to hit. He's had 2 films to work with these characters, and in the first one there was no depth to them whatsoever. There was less depth to the characters in the first Rebel.
Heard Seven Samurai in space. Seven Samurai is, like, a competent movie, though. At least I knew what was happening in Seven Samurai. I wasn't even a huge fan of that film, but it was enough where, like, I was like, okay, we're getting together a big team or whatever. Rebel Moon is just fucking boring.
Rebel Moon than a goddamn kiddie pool. And somehow in the second one, they're even more like shallow. How do you do that? How do you do that? You've had 2 movies to work with these characters, and I feel like I still know nothing about them. I am more familiar with the strangers in my Rainbow Six Siege solo queuing lobby when they talk to me in text chat than I am with the characters across 4.5 hours of watching Rebel Moon. I learn more about those strangers in solo queue than I have from the characters in these movies. I don't even remember any of their names. I only know the main characters' names, like Archelaus, or like the villain Atticus, or the robot James, which is a... I'll get to the James in a moment, but it's so weird. Zack Snyder fundamentally fails with 2 movies to do what most directors can.
Yeah, I literally made this meme and then posted it immediately after watching the movie. That was it. That was Rebel Moon. That was just a 2-hour-long Star Wars fanfic. Which is true. It is. I've never seen Good Dinosaur. I just know everyone hates it.
Can accomplish in a single episode of a TV show, and that's make you care about some characters. And it's not for lack of trying. I actually made a note of this because I found it so laughably pathetic. He is just unable to write good characters or write a compelling story around them. He tried to give them some depth. I have to set the stage narratively. So this movie is all about, oh, super surprise, the big bad guy from Rebel Moon 1 isn't dead. We knew that. He's coming back. They have 5 days now to prepare the village and, get the grain protected and have this big war that's going to unfold on this planet. So the movie is mainly just prepping for that. It's really fucking boring. It is a snooze fest. But there is a scene, like, right before they arrive to the war where one of the characters sits everyone down at the table and basically just says, look, we don't really know each other. Why don't we go around the room and tell each other a little bit about ourselves? Like an actual icebreaker in middle school. So they go through their fucking generic sob stories one by one. And I shit you not, every
I don't even
single
care enough.
one of...
That Hot Pocket is starting to smell good, though. Again, never actually had one before. Yeah, what the fuck is this? My Horse Prince. I remember hearing about that game. Weird thing for him to review.
Imagine a place where you and a handful of friends can spend time together and leak classified documents, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, some moron leaked classified documents on Discord. Again. Yeah, this isn't the first time. Now, we're going to talk about Lazy Airman 7460, or Jason Gray, who has a dark, disgusting secret that we will uncover. But before that, like I said, this isn't the first instance of classified government documents being leaked, because you might have heard of someone called Jack Teixeira. Now, Jack Teixeira is a typical Discord user, so
I remember
degenerate.
him.
And he was a member of the Massachusetts Air National Guard, and he worked with highly classified information. Now, Jack had a couple of buddies in a server called Thug Shaker Central, and let me tell you, when old people were saying this on the news, it was a hot meme.
This is, by the way, he formed it and named it Thug Shaker Central. His nickname was OG.
Now, how did Big Boy Jack get caught leaking government documents in Thug Shaker Central?
It's always funny when normies on the news commentate on internet stuff.
Well, he only got caught because his classified informations trickled down to a different Discord user who sent a classified document in an argument in a Minecraft server. You literally can't get any more Discord degenerate than that. Nah, I'm not oversensitive. And as the best one-up, the Uno reverse card, the +4, he said, here, have some leaked documents. And that game of Uno played in Discord led to the downfall of Jack Teixeira, where he was arrested at his home, and where is he now? What is Big Boy Jack doing? Well, Jack Teixeira pleads guilty to leaking hundreds, yes, hundreds of classified US documents. And it is expected that he will receive a jail time between 11 and 16 years. Now, to leak government documents, I thought you had to have the mental intelligence of a 12-year-old, and it turns out Jack Teixeira is 22 years old. Probably been thrown down the stairs a couple of times, but the 22-year-old pleaded guilty to 6 counts of willful retention and transmission of classified information relating to national defense. Now, Jack, for his little whoopsies of uploading uploading classified information on Discord, he agreed to be sentenced to at least 11 years in prison. The negotiation didn't work out too well because they said they would recommend 16 years. And an extra 8 months on top of that because why not? It's the cherry on top. But Big Boy Jack could be in prison for a whopping 60 years, assuming everything goes wrong and the military wants to make an example of him, which might genuinely be a thing, because let's take a look at our new classified document leaking Discord degenerate.
As much of a fucking idiot as he is, I don't know about locking him up for 60 years. That seems a bit much.
Jason Gray, aka Lazy Airman, and let's see what treatment he gets for leaking classified documents. Now, Jason is an Air Force intelligence analyst, so he's a nerdy Discord user, and he got put in the Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson military compound in Anchorage, Alaska, where he has access to national security agents.
Oh, hello. I was led to believe from the title of this film be easy to beat off to. I was right! I love you, Scoot. Hold on, let me share this on the fucking subreddit. 9 out of 10. Very, very nice. Now that's the rating I like to see. Oh, hold on. Hundreds of Beavers is so fucking good. Oh my god.
Agency intelligence, or NSA intelligence, you know, the people that most definitely don't spy on you. But riddle me this, what the fuck is there to do in Alaska, unless you like skiing and camping and doing all that outdoorsy crap? Well, we're talking about Discord degenerates. They don't go outside. And Jason said that he grew disgruntled. So we have an angry Discord user that has absolutely nothing to do to waste his time. So Jason did what anyone does when they're bored. He made a private Facebook group called the CNN Journalist Support Group. And this Facebook group is for supporters of something called the Boogaloo Movement.
What?
No, sorry, it's not the hit movie Breaking to Electric Boogaloo. I know, I was excited as well. No, it actually turns out the Boogaloo Movement is an extremist group. And what do these little gun-wielding fellas do? Well, the Boogaloo Movement is a decentralized group. And what do these little...
What is this footage?
Gun-wielding fellas do? Well, the Boogaloo Movement is a decentralized decentralized ideological network that believes in a coming second U.S. Civil War, referred to as the Boogaloo. It espouses anti-government and anti-law enforcement rhetoric. Ooh, they're getting the fancy words here, and I already struggled 30 times trying to say decentralized ideological. Editor, can you just play back me, like, failing to say it 30,000 times? Thank you. Now everyone can make fun of me. Now, why are these geezers trying to start a second U.S. Civil War? Because they're angry or bored or something. And I just want to point out, just like my last video, the comments of this video are going to be filled with conspiracy theories, so say la vie, boyos, enjoy the ride, put on your hazmat suits before you go in the comments. But these boogaloos do exactly what you think. They commit dumb plans that you'd only see in movies. For example, they had a plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Yo, Steven Spielberg, I know you're watching this. You're an avid Discord user. Turn this into a movie. Thank you. But these boogaloos also did some pretty gross...
Steven Spielberg, stop making movies. You're not good at it anymore.
Stuff like
I don't want to have to watch another fucking Spielberg movie when the next Oscars season rolls around. Ugh.
A police officer while in a peaceful protest, and they also did something like, oh, what is that? Bring Molotov cocktails to a Black Lives Matter protest. So taking a step back, we have a dude working for the military that is supporting a group that is trying to pull a Hollywood heist of stealing a Michigan governor. And he just, whoops, accidentally uploads classified documents to Discord. Now here's the thing, it would have been Facebook, but his ex-wife actually snitched on him and said that he was kicked off Facebook. Now what did Jason send on Discord? Are we gonna have to pry open Discord and investigate investigate and search every single server? No, because it turns out Jason actually snitched on himself. He was being investigated for his Facebook group, and he said that he used Discord with the username Lazy Airman. And Jason consented to a search of his Discord account by the Air Force Office of Special Investigation Agents, and during this consensual search, the agents identified an image sent in a Discord channel, and the image appeared to be classified and was very likely obtained via Jason Gray's access to NSA intelligence. Hey guys, it's me, Saul Goodman, not no text-to-speech, promise you. I am a lawyer, and here's a free legal tip. Whatever Jason did here, never do that. To say this guy is stupid would be an understatement. Here's the thing I want to point out. The image appeared to be classified, which is a little bit concerning because it wasn't classified, it just appeared to be classified. Now, the U.S. military are filled with people that are just great at keeping secrets. But the U.S. military is also filled with people that are stupid enough to send a photo of a firearm that has a silencer equipped. And here's the thing, if you want a silencer on your little pew-pewer, you need to register it with the ATF. And you want to know what Jason did? He didn't. So getting back on track, with probable cause, the FBI went through all the legal stuff they have to do, and surprise, surprise, gamers, Discord works with law enforcement. In fact,
the ATF fucking sucks, by the way. Just gonna go ahead and say that. They bungled Ruby Ridge and Waco, and it was the same team who did both.
Discord has a whole tutorial for law enforcement on how to find user IDs. And the funny thing about law enforcement using Discord user IDs is that if you look at the legal document, there's Lazy Airman's user ID right there, which means I can just go on Discord and I can message him. Now, to be honest, I kind of want to make fun of him just for being an idiot leaking classified information, and it turns out I can't. I even tried pinging the guy, and I used Vencord plugins to make sure that it will always work, and it turns out that Discord completely nuked this account. This is very rare. This is something I've actually never seen before. The account is completely nuked. Gone. Does not exist. Now, what rhymes with exist? Twist. And there's actually been a massive twist that I've been hiding from all of you because it's been plastered all over these news articles, so I've been selectively cropping things. But think of the stereotypical Discord mod. They have all of their e-kittens. And here's the thing. Jason Gray didn't have e-kittens. He had e-kiddos. Because in November 2022, the FBI searched Jason Gray's desktop computer, finding what appeared to be this stuff.
Come on, dude. What the fuck?
Discovered a large amount of this no-no material. And here's the thing, Discord degenerates. I actually have some fantastic news to share with you because Jason Gray was arrested on January 2023 and pleaded guilty to distributing that no-no content. And his
Okay, can we imprison him for 60 years? I think that would be a more fitting sentence. Jesus Christ, I fucking hate pedos. Why are there so many of them? My food's ready, by the way, just a second. Hey, Axe. There was another military leak. Some fucking idiot sharing classified documents on Discord. Like, classified NSA documents. And also the guy turned out to be peddling, kiddie porn, so... Fuck him. I hope he dies in prison.
Fantastic reward that he greatly deserves, and probably deserves a lot more, is being sentenced in November to 60 months in federal prison. And assuming he makes it out of there alive, he has 25 years of supervised release. And he must register on the registry. Anyways, big shout out to the US military for making this video possible, because if they aren't using bodies or friendly villages of innocent people to test weapons, they're—
I don't believe in letting, like, pedophiles out of prison. I don't see the point. You can't really, like, Welcome to chat, just some content. I recognize your name.
Sitting back and letting extremist predators and the military leak classified information because background checks are just too hard. Anyways, something bootlickers are gonna hate me in the comments, so enjoy the show down there, folks. Anyways.
Yeah, I do recognize your username. You're from Adam's chat, right? Hold on. Let me, like, cut this thing open. It's still pretty hot. They need recruits and they can't be too picky. Oh no. I wonder how many crazy people and psychos join the military to kill people. Probably a lot. Probably more than you would even expect. What's this?
Last night, you may have noticed steep discounts for several new and trending titles on Steam, such as Helldivers 2. But if you purchased these games, you might be confused when you opened them up and realized they weren't what you paid for. This scam set off an insane chain reaction, eventually leading to the removal of almost 800 games from the Steam store. But it's also led many to be confused. After all, Steam responded to the scam almost immediately, and there's no way the developer expected to get a payday from Valve when they only pay out at the end of each month. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the real reason behind the scam, because what we saw last night—
That was why the day before didn't work. Valve was like, oh, this is a scam. You don't get to have the money, and we're giving it back.
Wasn't the actual scam, it was a prelude to the scam. And that scam might very well still happen despite Valve nuking their entire operation.
I can't wait for that game starring a Hornet to come out this year.
But let's start from the beginning. Last night, I was browsing Steam for sales and surprisingly noticed Helldivers 2 showing up with a 75% off discount at the very top of the sales tab. I was immediately suspicious, and clicking on the game brought me to a store page which appeared to be legitimate, listing the actual developer and publisher of Helldivers 2. I clicked on the developer name and it brought me to the real Arrowhead Game Studios page, so most would assume that this game had to have been posted by Arrowhead Game Studios. But as you might have guessed, this store page was not the real Helldivers 2 store page. It was a near perfect spoof of it. But there were a few exceptions. There were only a small number of reviews, and the popular user tags for the game were not.
Why is this person dream nailing Umu over and over again? Does Umu take dream nail damage?
What you would expect. Scrolling down to the reviews, of course, people were screaming it was a scam. If you purchased the game, downloaded it, and opened it up, what you would actually be playing was a game called Figurality. See, last night, within a 2-hour time frame, 6 different titles were suddenly renamed and became Helldivers 2, Palworld, Escape from Tarkov, Last Epoch, and a Counter-Strike 2 Prime status upgrade for some reason. In each case, their store pages were spoofed to appear almost identical to the real store pages, but the games were offered at a hefty discount. A community manager for Palworld posted on Twitter about the issue, referring to it as a wave of fake games and quite concerning, stating that they hope no one was tricked into purchasing. The CEO of Arrowhead Game Studios similarly posted about the issue, asking
Yeah, that's certainly a scam. Jesus.
Just how store dupes of their game with Arrowhead Game Studios tags were even possible. And that's the question, isn't it? Let's dig into this even more. Given that this was all done in the span of 2 hours, it's reasonable to conclude that it wasn't a coincidence. This was all done by the same person. In the case of Figurality, it was a game released originally on November 4th, 2023, and lists the developer Soul on Board Studio. Eventually, this developer renamed to Albobs and then B-Side Studio. Last Night ultimately...
She looks like Fenico? I guess.
Becoming Arrowhead Game Studios. It was the same story with all the other games. These games all released on November 4th, 2023 using a bogus developer name, were renamed twice to other bogus names, and were then finally used to spoof a real game development company. Shortly following the creation of these spoofed pages, the store pages for these games were removed. Valve received reports from the developers and publishers and responded promptly. In the span of just a few hours, people could no longer purchase these scam games. In other words, Valve had dealt with the issue. Case closed, right? Not quite. As of this morning, this scammer still had games listed under 3 aliases: B-Side Studio, Fest Studio, and Oak Sand. The games were all released in November 2023, and shortly after I saw them, they were already hidden on Steam. But it's clear that these games were being uploaded by the dozen and were not legitimate game projects. Their prices were artificially inflated to ridiculous levels, which is a tactic done to exploit the Steam review system. It works like this. Steam reviews only count toward the review score if they're purchased through Steam. A developer can drop the price of their game, purchase it on numerous fake accounts, post fake reviews using those accounts, and then bump the price back up. The inflated price prevents any legitimate purchases of the game, so no one can leave a review that will actually affect the review score. As evidence of this, the lowest recorded price for Figurality, in Russian rubles specifically, is weirdly low compared to all the others. That's because developers set regional pricing on Steam. They simply drop the regional price of their game in their region to an extremely low price, then buy it up on numerous accounts and raise the price back to normal. These fake reviews meant people opening up the store page for Helldivers 2 or Palworld saw mostly positive or overwhelmingly positive reviews.
Yeah, mostly positive out of like 36 reviews. The real Helldivers 2 probably has way more reviews than that, right? Nobody will shut up about that game.
Ultimately, this exploit aided in the spoofing of these game store pages. But this doesn't explain how scammers can just take on the name of an established developer or publisher. Steam takes a 30% cut of game sales. One would think they would have regulations in place to prevent such changes from ever happening. Instead, scammers can change which developer is placed on their game seemingly at will to anything they want, which...
Oh, new Adam ratings. He must be at a film festival. Man in the Well, 7. Okay. Peace in the Absence War, 6. Brothers, 6. Pussy? Now that is the name of a fucking movie. Or animated short, I guess. Scavengers, Groundhog Day for a Black Man. Isn't that just Two Distant Strangers? And the new Adam Eve Invincible thing. Kung Fu Panda 4 fucking blows, by the way, Jesus.
Which is kind of crazy. This scammer literally changed his name to Valve. In a previous video, I called out a scammer named Atomic Fabric, aka Christian Monolaki. His response was literally just removing his name from all of his games, or using one of his dozens of aliases. If scammers on Steam can just change their names at will, how are we supposed to keep them accountable for their actions? Regardless, to their credit, Steam has removed the games very quickly, and users users, at least the ones who have opened the games to realize they've been scammed, can easily refund the titles. However, I would argue that the real scam isn't even happening on Steam. It's happening on gray market websites. These scam games may have been removed from the store and retired from Steam, but if you look at the package, the restrictions are just placed on cross-region trading and gifting. Key redemption appears to be possible.
I might have overcooked that Hot Pocket. It was weirdly dry. I don't know if that's normal for those.
As normal. And this is very important because a user on Reddit named Tree Smasher FTW noted how they had purchased a random Steam key bundle, and all the games they received.
Also, your profile picture is a furry snoo. This means you're a furry Redditor and you're going in the garbage can.
Received were from B-Side Studio, one of the aliases the scammer uses. In case you don't know what random Steam key bundles are, well, they're exactly what they sound like, just not random.
I cook mine Yeah, I air fried mine for 15 minutes like the instructions said. That was probably too much, huh?
Vendors promise that the games included in their random key packs will have
Again, I was using an air fryer, so...
great reviews and be high-value games, but the reviews are fake and the prices are inflated. Tree Smasher FTW noted that upon trying to redeem the key for Stolen Mushrooms, the game which was spoofed as Pal World, that the key showed up as just Pal World. This is the scam. Even though the spoofed Pal World store page was removed, Steam still seems to recognize the game as Pal World. Of course, it isn't Pal World, it's Stolen Mushrooms. Unless Valve bans these keys from use, they can still be sold on gray market sites. And even if the keys are banned, the keys—
because if there's one thing that we need more of, it's scam keys on gray market sites.
Already registered to accounts will likely still show up as the games that they're spoofing. For example, the developer of Only Up removed the game from the Steam store and retired it from Steam. But if you look in your Steam library, the game still appears as normal. Selling accounts with games already registered to them is a common practice on gray market sites, and it might be about to get a lot more profitable. Random Steam key bundles were already awful and a total waste of people's money, but now it seems like people might start receiving popular titles only to realize they're fake after downloading and opening them up. And good luck getting a refund from G2A support for these games when they show up as—
this person seems like a pretty good Hollow Knight runner. Look at these splits.
completely normal in your library. Now here's where things start getting funny, because this imbecile had the gall to disguise themselves as Valve. But after their scam games were removed, they didn't stop there. A variety of sequels to incredibly popular games all at once started popping up in Steam's database.
Elden Ring 2. Oh yeah, Elden Ring 2 came out before Shadow of the Erdtree's DLC. Makes perfect sense, bro. Yeah, and also Grand Theft Auto 6. That is also very funny. They literally said the release date in the fucking GTA 6 trailer. Wasn't it like 2026 or something like that?
Dota 3, Elden Ring 2, Rust 2, Ready or Not 2, Lethal Company 2, Last Epoch 2, and Grand Theft Auto 6. What a wild coincidence, right? But after that, immediately following, nearly 800...
I'm gonna try to cook the second Hot Pocket since I'm hungry anyway. I'll put it in for less time than the first one. did 10 minutes instead of 15. We'll see if that's any better. Do I microwave Pop-Tarts? No. Ever since I was a kid, I ate Pop-Tarts cold. I never really felt the need to put them in the toaster or microwave them, because I genuinely prefer them cold.
Games were removed from the Steam store. One of my favorite things is that even during this massive purge of games, the scammer was still trying to sneak more games onto the store. I don't know how many of the 800 games were from this scammer specifically. Given how they pump them out by the dozen, I believe it's possible that they all were, but it was really just a beautiful sight to see. However, it's also kind of a testament to how many scam games get onto Steam.
This footage is making me want to play Hollow Knight again.
And for such a long time go without any repercussion. Like, this dumbass had to actually impersonate
I played like most of the game though. The only thing I haven't cleared was the Godmaster DLC, which I don't know if I want to bother with. Because frankly, the Godmaster DLC looks so hard, like it's not, like, I'm not sure it's even worth playing.
Valve in order for them to do something. And meanwhile, scammers like Atomic Fabric and Heat have been doing this for years and barely even have to hide it. Either way, it's a mostly happy ending to the story, unless you buy random Steam key packs, which I've hopefully convinced you not to. Why buy one of those random Steam key packs when you can just buy Hollow Knight instead? And keep an eye out for similar videos from me in the future, because I want to create a community where we can collectively point and laugh at these scammers, kick them while they're down.
I have not played Cuphead.
And hopefully,
well, I played a little bit of it anyway.
Prevent people from falling victim to their lies.
That looked like a good speed run in the background there. Dead by Daylight has a toxic community? That's fun. That's not surprising. I think there was like another video I was looking at recently. Oh, I should shut off my YouTube stream, my bad.